Turning now to the latest on the federal workforce fallout. Thousands of federal workers with the Department of Health and Human Services have been cut. They started getting notices on Saturday, and more of those notices have been trickling in. The layoffs are part of the Trump administration's downsizing of the federal workforce, all in the name of cost savings. Today, dozens of people rallied outside the HHS headquarters on Capitol Hill with a warning to the public. Rafael Sanchez-Cruz is live with that message. Rafa?
Yeah, Simone, the Trump administration has yet to give an official number of how many federal workers have been cut. But today, protesters say that these cuts are, of course, leaving vital healthcare workers without a job, but they're also jeopardizing the fight against diseases like Alzheimer's, cancer, and the leading cause of death in the U.S., heart disease.
My main mission at HHS, in which I hope that you will all join me, is to reverse the chronic disease epidemic in America.
Was Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy's welcome message yesterday to his staff.
RFK, hands off the FDA.
Today, protesters rallied on the steps of the US Department of Health and Human Services, voicing their dismay over the recent slew of layoffs at the department and other federal healthcare agencies. Ian Fucci says he was told cancer researchers like him would be exempt of the cuts.
On Saturday evening, on a holiday weekend, scientists in my institute were fired.
And that's why we're here to fight the administration to make sure we can continue allowing you all to do the basic research that we need to save lives.
Members of Congress with federal healthcare agencies in their districts, like the National Institutes of Health, joined the rally.
You are saving lives, and taking that away will result in more Americans dying early and more American suffering.
At least 3 lawsuits have been filed against the Trump administration's cuts to funding that support medical research. One of the filings is led by more than 20 attorneys general. Today, Maryland Congressman Jamie Raskin also questioned the legality of the recent layoffs.
You can fire them only for poor performance or professional misconduct.
Employees received termination letters citing poor performance, but some who were laid off say they were top performers in their offices.
In blatant, flagrant, naked violation of the civil service laws.
Yeah, lawmakers say, though, the courts are going to be vital to provide impacted workers with some relief. Sources also tell me that some of the federal workers who accepted the Trump administration's buyout will stop working as soon as this Friday. I reached out to the Office of Personnel Management about this issue because, as we know, originally they were supposed to work through March. OPM tells me that the deferred resignation process will play out at each agency as they see fit. On Capitol Hill, Rafael Sanchez-Cruz, WUSA 9.
Rafa, to build on what you said, we're seeing performance seems to be the main citation when it comes to the firings, which just kind of adds insult to injury with all of this. Appreciate your reporting. We'll check in with you for more updates. Thank you.